it's Liliana, your favorite credit girl. So today I'm actually going to be teaching you guys how to start an Airbnb business with credit. Okay guys, so you actually need $0 for this. However, to get the best capital out of Airbnb or the best profit out of Airbnb, you will need credit. So stay tuned if you want to learn how to find the type of properties that actually give you profit, how to get business funding, how to leverage your credit, and how to use this all by paying 0% interest in the next 12 months. Stay tuned. First is that we need to stop using our 9 to 5 to fund our businesses. 9 to 5s are meant to pay bills, save your money, invest your money, right? It's good for that. Obviously, if we want to purchase something for ourselves, our kids, and experience whatever vacations, that's fine. But some of us are not even being able to afford those vacations, able to fund our business because one, a business expense, they are expensive. They are out of our ratio sometimes because our bills are high. We all know and understand the economy and how it is right now. So first thing is first is fixing your credit. And the reason fixing your credit is so important is because you can leverage it. Yes, you can get a loan, probably get a bad rate of credit card if you have a bad credit score. However, the limit that you will be getting is very, very small limit. You will probably get denied. So when I say you may, it's a risk, right? Everything in life is a risk. You just have to understand, is it worth risking my credit? Is it worth making my credit even worse? So make sure that you understand that yes, 9 to 5 is great, but invest that money into something that can make you more money. That's the trap if you don't get out of the trap. So first thing is making sure your credit score. There's two types of scores. There's your Vantage score and your FICO score. Now, your FICO score is when you purchase a home, a car, that's what they see. Now, your Vantage score is just like the little, let's say, the makeup score. It's a little bit better than the actual FICO score. They always make it seem what it is. As you can see, if you actually go to Credit Karma, it'll show you. Anyways, IdentityIQ is another place that you can check your scores. And next thing is that once you check your scores, what I want you to do, understand how you can leverage that to do an Airbnb business. So there's types of Airbnbs that you can do. The Airbnb arbitrage. Airbnb arbitrage is a business model where a property is rented long-term and then sublease it on a short-term rental platforms like Airbnb. This one is really good because the fact that you don't have to actually buy a house to sublease it, right? Because you're subleasing, you just have to make sure the owner agrees to the fact that you're going to be paying the rent. So the rent is on you. Okay. Now, the thing about this is that we want to make sure that the profit is always more than the actual rent. And we always want to include more than just the rent because we have to make sure we set up this whole property. So I always tell people for a 3 bedroom, we're probably going to need about $7,000. And this is why business credit is so, so important because this is all about making sure that the market is the correct market. So I know this because I've done this myself and I've done the research. Another thing is like it's mentorship, like finding the right mentor, finding someone who actually cares about you putting in the work. Oh, that sounds crazy. Like, why would a mentorship care? Like, wouldn't that be on me? Yes, but like it feels different when someone wants to see you succeed out of the money, right? You can pay someone $500 for a service. You can pay me for credit. I am going to want you to make sure you succeed and it feels good to be cared for because as my customer, I want to make sure that you feel like I'm doing the best for you. So it's not only about the exchange of currency of money. I think we live in a society where it's all about that. Basically, the cities, the property types, and business funding. Once we have a good credit score, you can actually go to the bank. And I know you guys seen this all over Instagram and social media. These are some videos here. So these are some videos here that you probably have seen. The truth is that Airbnb is much more complicated than what people make it to be in Instagram. But the thing is that that's okay. Any business model that you choose is always going to be more complicated, especially when you start. Business is hard. Working a 9 to 5 is hard, right? So once you have your business credit, once you fix your credit, you have your business credit, you have your business funding, you can purchase a home with your business funding because you can get up to 100,000 if you have a 720 score with no derogatories and about 5 to 10 accounts that are open and good standing. And I teach all that in my videos here. If you guys want to go ahead and watch it, you can. First thing is finding the right market. Find the right market. Okay, guys, we want to do some research. We want to see what are the best markets out there. So I know that we can go to ChatGPT, for example, and very, very simple. Okay, now in ChatGPT, we can search up what are the best cities for Airbnb properties to invest in. What are the best cities to invest in, guys? And I always tell people, like, one YouTube video is not going to be enough for any type of business that you're doing. This is what I'm saying. Like, make sure you understand what business model you want to do. And the reason I'm even teaching this is because I actually used to do property management for Airbnb. So I did a lot of their property management was really like, okay, when a guest can't get in the door, what happens? The battery is down. When an accident happens in the household, or when they are looking for something, or they need some assistance, or an emergency happens, the AC, noise, know what you're going to need. So if you want to book a call with me, you can book a call with me so we can just do some research. Look here, this is perfect right here. Airbnb itself. So let me show you a little bit what Airbnb it's earn with Airbnb friendly apartments, and it's earn with Airbnb friendly apartments. What I wanted to show you guys, Airbnb has partnered up with some apartments. Now, the reason is because there is people that travel, right? There's people that work, they travel and they have to work and they go outside the states, or, you know, they're outside the city, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Airbnb has partnered with some apartments you can explore near you, and it actually tells you profit it's going to make, a weekly profit. So we don't have to put Orlando, we can put Miami. That's one property that I really want in Miami. Here we can go, let's just do Miami, because I know I've done Miami and it was like the highest return. This is one way you can do. I'm gonna teach you guys two ways. Okay, this is why you need to leverage your credit, guys, because another thing is that Airbnb, people think this is easy money. You wake up and money, money, money. Guys, anything you start with, any business you start with, it's not going to be money, money, money. It's just not. You need to educate yourself. You need to have a hard, tough skin for people to say no to you, for people to reject you. And this is the one that it's average. So this is an example. You can go to Airbnb friendly apartments. And the thing about this, before you guys do all your research, I will tell you that you can only rent it out for Airbnb like about 180 days. Like every apartment has its different rules. So the thing about this is that, say you are traveling for 6 months, but you know you don't want to pay your rent for 6 months. A lot of people in the film industry, you know, that I help, actually, film industry, they have their own business, they need to travel outside of the country, or outside of the United States, whatever it is. People that just like to travel in general, and they live in a nice place. So for example, this place, I always suggest people to go for the 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms, meaning you can fit more people in there, so you can charge more. So if you see here, you can go 3 bedroom, average earnings for a week is $2,422. $2,422 times 4, it's almost 10 bands, guys. Almost 10 bands. I don't know if you guys can see that, but $9,688. Now, obviously, we have expenses, right? But the good thing about this, I told you guys, for a 2-3 bedroom is going to be about $7,000. I highly suggest, for a luxurious apartment in Miami, for something like this, I highly suggest for you to put at least like 10 racks. Luxurious apartments is that you want good reviews, especially if you're starting an Airbnb. You want the best reviews so people just book with you. 3 bedroom, right here, look. So the first month is free. So they have special offers. I call the apartment, ask them how much the rent is. I don't think that you're going to tell you how much the rent is online. You have to call because they want you to call. But if the first month is free, guys, that means you got your profit within the second month. Okay. Now, the second one that I love is because it costs me $0 to do. Now, this is full of just property management. And basically with the property management, you go to Airbnb itself, right here. And now you are going to, I have a script, guys. I'm going to give that script for free. if you subscribe. And once you subscribe to the channel, make sure to comment down below that you subscribed and what was your favorite key point to hear. And because this channel is really about credit and educating you guys on how to leverage your credit. Okay, guys? So how to live better off your credit. You go to Airbnb. Now you're going to look for people who are brand new in the Airbnb industry or people that don't have the greatest reviews, because guys, if Airbnb, I think if you have less than like 4.5 like stars, like Airbnb like flags you and like is like what's going on. So whatever to choose the city that you live in, okay? Going to just put Miami, okay? And that we're just searching for something, okay? We're gonna pretend that we're searching for something, and then we're gonna put a max of 6 or 7 guests. We're gonna put max of 7 guests. And what we're doing is, as property management company, right? Um, and this is how this one is $0 because you make money off this. And so basically you want to find people that have bad reviews or people that just simply are not making the big bucks in Airbnb. So maybe I highly suggest though the newer people, because the newer people don't really know what they're doing, but you do. So this one actually says new, right? So when we click it, we're going to message the host. Okay. So when we message the host, I have a template for you guys. And like I said, if you guys subscribe and comment, I will give it to you guys. Message the host, basically just telling the host that, look at that one review, that you can help them. You can help them manage their property for a fee, a monthly fee. Now, the host is not going to trust you. This is where you can partner with us. And since we have over 20 properties, once you let me know that you did this and the host agrees with this template that I give you guys, then let us know so we can, since we already have a portfolio, let us know and we can put you on the portfolio with us and we can help you guys make money on every property you have. Okay, so as a property management company or as someone that's helping out with people that message the host, going to tell you like, hey, we don't need you. Some people are going to tell you, oh my gosh, like I need help. Like I found one of my clients where she didn't know what she was doing. Matter of fact, you need to also understand that this is not something you do one time and that's it. You need to message about 7 to 20 people a day. Now, with Airbnb, it might flag you because it doesn't want you messaging so many people at the same time. But a little secret, you have to actually write down your phone number. Do not give them your phone number because Airbnb is not going to let you. Okay. You have to write down your phone number and let them know, contact me, speak to them and just tell them like what you can do for them. Like if you yourself want to start an Airbnb business, you can. And while you build your portfolio, you can start adding other people's homes in there. And it's $0 risk because you're just letting them know, hey, I can help you. You're not putting any money down. So that's another way. Now, the third way, this is another one. This way is actually finding a property and putting in your own money with, your business credit or business funding. And what we're going to do, we're going to put Miami, and let's just put Miami here. And I'm going to find a property. So we're going to go on Zillow, right? Go ahead and have the credit, the business credit, and we have a good loan. And we're going to go ahead and do everything ourselves where we find a property and we do the right market research. And when we do this market research, we're going to go to AirDNA. There's Mashvisor as well. I do recommend either one of the or. And then if you want to go ahead and build with us, and you don't know what you're doing, guys, go ahead and book a call with us and we can help you manage that property. We understand that this is your first property and building a portfolio does take time. However, Mashvisor is very good for any type of analytics and data that it will tell you how much money your Airbnb property will be making and what's in the area, what are the numbers in the area. I prefer AirDNA because it's easier to use. However, I think Mashvisor does give you more valuable tools. So what we're going to do now, and this is a perfect example, we're just going to go to Zillow. I already have Zillow pulled up. Now I recommend the more the bedrooms the house has, the better the income, the better the profits, right? 3 to 6 bedrooms. If you can get or afford more bedrooms, you can do that as well. And cities, like I said, you can just search up ChatGPT on what cities. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and just copy And oops, we're gonna copy, paste, and AirDNA, how much money this property would be making. So occupancy rate is very important. Now, once you have your business credit, you can do this. A lot of people think that apartments are good. Apartments are not bad. However, you just have to get permission from the landlord, or I guess the property management side of it. Same as a house though. So they both come hand in hand, guys. And I have the scripts. If you want them, you can just send me, a message. I have the scripts to kind of talk to the landlord, because a lot of landlords are not going to allow Airbnb unless they fully understand that you'll be liable if anything happens or any damage happens to the property, which is very important, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure you are liable to that property. Honestly, the best thing about Airbnb is that the bigger the houses are, the rooms, it's better. And then the amenities matter a lot. So if there's a pool, if there's a grill, if there's games, if there's a tennis court, all this matters, and the higher the profits. So this is just a little example for you guys in this video on how to find market research. Now, another thing is, if you want a 3-bedroom can fit 6 guests, but let's say you put a couch in there, so you can put 9 guests, and then your revenue might go up and your occupancy rate might go up. But for an Airbnb, is the occupancy rate to be about 75% or higher. So this is the reason why finding your right market is important, because 70%, that means out of the 30 days, you want it booked about 20 to 25 days, 70 to 75%. The projected revenue, even if it's a 60%, it's 53,000. But you also want to go to Airbnb itself, search up the zip code. So I'll do it real quick. If we search up the zip code, and then we'll just put some random dates, and then add guest. Honestly, I should have put like 7 guests, but see, so if you look up the property zip code, these are the houses in that area. And these are 6 bedrooms. And this is a 3-bedroom, 120 a night. So how, AirDNA is telling you to put it for 243 a night. So this is what I'm saying. Like, obviously be realistic. Let's just put 9 guests. Make sure that you put whatever research you're doing, 9 guests. But you gotta be aware that sometimes 9 guests might not book. It might be 5 guests. So what I would do is I would just go ahead and put 5 guests but regardless, look, it's 193 a night for a 6-bedroom in that zip code. For a 14-bedroom, 499. So I don't for an 8-bedroom. So I don't recommend you getting this property at all. First of all, occupancy rate is 60%. Not good at all. Average daily rate is 243. However, if you go to the zip code here in Airbnb, it does not tell you at all that a 3-bedroom is making that much. If this is the zip code, guys, 220, and this is, look how nice that is, guys. You can't, and if you're trying to beat that, you're gonna have to make sure that you spend more than the average, average money. Like that's $7,000 on the whole entire house. You're gonna have to spend money on the walls, decorations. Remember how I said, guys, like 335 a night for a 7-bedroom, because what really matters, oh, this is beautiful. Sorry, off topic. What really matters is how much money you're going to be making that night. If the seasons are not there, like we want to make sure you're always in profit. So it's not worth it. This is a terrible property. And I hope this property kind of explains a little bit that, if you multiply $3,500 times 12, that's $42,000. So, and it's saying here that 53,000. So you're only making $10,000 profit, and that is not worth it at all, guys, because no, this is just a big no-no. So I hope you guys understand a little bit about the data and how this works. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If you guys have any questions about how to repair your credit and get business funding, let me know, guys. I'm here to help you guys, and let's start your Airbnb journey. Let's start your business journey. Let's start your entrepreneur journey, guys. It is not easy. This road is hard, but only the strong ones survive. Bye. God bless you guys.